Hello everyone, and a warm welcome to this AstroTarot reading. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, liking, and to those of you who also have chosen to donate to my channel, I'm very grateful to. A big thank you to all of you for tuning in here and sharing some of your precious time with me. These readings are timeless, so whenever you come across these readings on YouTube, maybe it's time for you to have a checkup on a certain area in your life. Maybe it's time for you to bring in some more information or more clarity on the specific area that seems to be in focus at this very minute. So let's begin by pulling some astrology cards to see what's coming out here, and this is also where you would benefit from checking out these astrology energies in your own chart so that you can get some more specific personal information. So let's see what's coming out. I hope you're all doing well out there, that you're taking great care of yourselves, that you always remember to listen to yourself. So let's see what astrological energies are coming in to speak to you at this moment. What seems to be in focus right now? What wants your attention? Okay. We have one card out. Let's check out if there are other energies right now. Okay, so we have 3 cards out. The first card to come out is a zodiac sign card. So this is telling you something about the energies that are surrounding you right now in this moment. And here we have Sagittarius. So you are filled with a lot of self-confidence at the moment. You're taking leadership on something, and you are also very enthusiastic. I also feel that you're very wise. There's a lot of wisdom coming in for you at this moment. Maybe some of you want to travel, because this is where we want to broaden our horizon, either academically or spiritually or in some other area. And this means a physical journey also, since we are working with the fire element here, always pointing to physical activity, but definitely also to your life force energy, what is driving you. So this is really the energy that you are showing up with through your physical actions in the world. So a lot of good faith here also. Maybe you want to take some great leaps of faith at this moment. Nothing can go wrong. You are filled with great confidence. And let's see what the other cards have for you. They came out together, and the first card is a house card. So this is pointing to a specific area of your life, and here we have the 6th house coming out. So this is pointing to your work life, your health. This is also where we need to be at service. This is doing our duty. The 6th house is also where we find the zodiac sign of Virgo, so this is pointing to the earth element. We can see here there's a woman working in her garden, and there's a younger woman here working with her body through some kind of yoga or stretching out. So this is really how we are pulling energies down from, as we say, as above, so below. There is something holy to the 6th house, because we also meet the Mother Mary energies here. So this is where we need to ask ourselves, am I fulfilling my role in the world? Where do I feel called? What am I feeling called to do right now? And this is also a mutable house, which means that here you are willing to do whatever it takes to keep things going, to keep things moving. And so is Sagittarius, 2 movable signs where we are willing to do whatever it takes to keep things going, okay? And the other card coming out with the 6th house is another zodiac sign card. So this is the energy that you're surrounded by in this 6th house area of your life right now. And here we have Capricorn. So this is a very serious energy, very ambitious. It's a cardinal energy coming in here, which means it likes to start up new projects. But Capricorn is also very much willing to do the work itself. It's climbing up the mountain, and it keeps climbing until it reaches the top, and it's looking out at you at this moment saying, okay, are you willing to work with your sixth house? Are you willing to work with where you feel called to in life, where you have some duty? Maybe it's also pointing to your routines, your daily practical routines. Maybe there's something that you need to have a closer look at, because here with two earth element cards coming out, we are very grounded here. You really need to look things through, moving more into the details, really making sure that you're not overlooking anything or that you're trying to escape something, because Capricorn is also putting some stones right now on your life path, some challenges where it's saying, well, if you're willing to look at them, you can also grow from that. So there's a lot of wisdom here in both Capricorn and Sagittarius actually, where if you're willing to maybe take more in here, look and do the hard job, you can really travel out there. You can really broaden your horizon on a very deep level. And this is also talking about being ambitious, hardworking, serious. So there is something here in your sixth house that you definitely need to have another look at. Maybe Sagittarius energies is about a different area in your life. Maybe this is more general. So I would definitely suggest that you find Sagittarius energies in your chart, as well as Capricorn in your and the sixth house. Okay, so maybe combine this with the energies you have in your sixth house. Maybe some of you actually do have Capricorn energies in your sixth house, but some of you or many others of you will have a different zodiac sign energy in your sixth house. So combine those two and see where that is leading you intuitively, because there's something in your routine, something in your work life, maybe also your health. Here we need to really be careful that we are not working too hard so that our health is suffering from it. So, but a lot of hard work is coming in here, and yes, right now you may feel that you're going through some difficult, hard times, but it's because you need to learn something. Capricorn is also ruling the 10th house, where we have the planet Saturn ruling, and Saturn always wishes to learn us something. So if you're willing to pick up the stones on your life path, have another look, check the details, do the hard work. This is also very much about structure. Then you can really come, you can really move it far and beyond. Okay, you will really reach the top, your goal, your dreams. But it's always about doing the job here. But you are filled with a lot of drive for this. So I feel that some of you are just gonna sway through this, and for others of you, this is more. This can be really hard work. So let's pull some tarot cards to see where this is leading you at this moment. Let's see if we can have some more information. So the 10th house is also about your life purpose here on earth. It's also pointing to your job and career. So in many ways, as these two are also pointing to the earth element, they are working very well together. So also feel that now is the time for you where you can really reach your calling in life. You can really ask yourself, am I happy about my job? What do I really want to do? Maybe you find that there's not a lot of magic in all of what you're doing right now, because it's so grounded, and now it's time to look up and see the bigger picture perhaps. But it's definitely about combining the details with a bigger perspective on your life purpose. Why did you come here to earth? You are very driven at this moment. You're really ready to take leadership and do something about this. So it's action-oriented energies coming very much into your 6th house. And again, for some of you, you may feel that this particular energy over here is pointing to a whole different area of your life. That depends on your life path and your life journey at this moment. So first of all, from the Tarot, we have 8 of Swords. And remember that there are more details on the Tarot down below this video. So 8 of Swords is pointing to your mental state of being, where you seem to be in prison at this moment. You seem to be locked up. She's looking into the mirror, this woman, and she feels that, you know, that's like looking into our soul, looking into our feelings, our intuition, our psychic abilities, and you feel really deep down that you are locked up. No one sees you, no one hears you. Whenever you are communicating with people, they don't seem to get you. And that also means that when you return to your home, you can sit there for hours looking yourself in the mirror and really trying to get yourself some self-therapy. It's like you're going into some kind of therapy with yourself, where you're trying to fix whatever has been broken on a mental level, while you have been out there and sharing your opinions and communicating with people, really maybe also trying to always defend yourself. Why do you have that kind of those kind of thoughts that you have? Why do you look at the world the way you do? Why do you communicate the way you do? People are questioning that all the time, and you feel that you just sit there and try to defend yourself all the time. So let's see what else is coming out here. So at this time, maybe some of you also are working as a therapist. Maybe you're a psychologist or a psychiatrist or something like that. Or I don't know what you call it in English, but a dialogue therapist or something, where you need to make 2 parties or more parties communicate together. So if you're working with that kind of area, there is something here where you feel that you maybe are too restricted. Again, back to Capricorn energies, this can be laws and regulations, and you feel that you are limited somehow. Maybe in that work where you need to have a closer look at the details. Why are you working with this area? Could you change something? Because now is the time really for that energy to, that's the energy showing up right now for you. So the next cards coming out, we have 4 of Swords. Again, back to the Swords here, pointing to the air zodiac signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And this card is suggesting that right now it's time to hold your heart, to nest yourself, to be quiet, to maybe stop communicating so much with all these people who are ready to just stab you whenever you are opening up to what you're thinking and what your perspectives are and things. Keep quiet, try not to communicate too much. Of course, we need to keep the things going in our everyday life, but communicate as little as possible. Keep to your own mental state of being, keep to your own mental work at this time. And if you are working as a therapist, keep to your kind, to the way you are working with that area. And 4 of Swords came out with another Swords card, 5 of Swords, because there's a lot of headache going on within you right now. Which road to take? Where are you at this moment? Where are you going? This is also filled with remorse, guilt, blame, a lot of mental pain here, and that is, it's really pointing to a lot of bad communication, but I feel that this is within you. That's the way you're speaking to yourself. It's within you, it's not between you and other people. That's more this prison over here. This is really something where you need now to have a closer look at why this is. Why is it that you have so much pain on a mental level right now? What is it that you're thinking about? This is really where our thinking patterns are going completely rogue. We keep maybe to the same circles of thinking and seeing things and understanding things. Right now it's time for you to quiet your mind, because there is too much pain going on, and maybe at this time you also actually physically find that you have a lot of headaches. So really listen to yourself at this time, pointing back to your health. Okay, so there could be a lot going on there for you. And lastly, we have Nine of Swords coming out here. Okay, so another Swords card. So right now you are really you really need to meditate on things. Are you at the right, in the right job position right now? Are you working with what you really, where you feel called, whatever it is that you feel drawn to do? Are you working too hard to try to make things work? You know, I have chosen this lifestyle, I've chosen this job, there are no other possibilities, I'm just gonna do this as I have always done. Because you're very serious about your work life. So this is also pointing to now that it's time to quiet your mind, it's time to meditate, take a step back, observe what's coming in right now, what's going on. Try to take a step back of your mind, because there seems to be a lot of thinking processes here going on that is really tiring you, and that you now need to really escape people who are stabbing you for your opinions, nesting yourself, try to figure out what this is maybe really about, that what you are thinking and the way you are understanding things, that is something that other people may have been putting on you, right? You're taking too much in. So however you feel that the energy is for you right now, of course go with that. I'm just trying to communicate what's coming in, and sometimes it can be more in just one direction. So really right now this card is the most important card over here. 9 also means endings, so it's time to take a step back from the crowd, to meditate, observe, and also maybe take a step back from your logical thinking and just quieting your mind so much that you don't control everything. Because with Capricorn energies there's a lot of control and structure, and it's like it's the slowest moving element of the 4 elements, the earth element. And here we have air, and air is the fastest moving element of the 4 elements. So you know, again, back to as above so below, you really need to tune much more into your thinking patterns, your ideas, your visions, your intentions, because they are very important. And I feel that there's a lot of new information that could come in right now for you, and the time is just right. Pointing back to Saturn with Capricorn energies over here, Saturn is pointing to karmic stuff, crossroads, timelines meeting up. It's time to take action on some of this, okay? So for some of you, I feel that you're actually going to travel out there. Maybe move yourself from this particular communication situation that you're in with other people, but definitely there's something that you are considering very much, and you really need to focus on that. You really need to meditate. Where are you at right now in your 6th house? And what actions do you need now to take on that? So let's put some more tarot cards to see what else is coming out here. Yeah, we have King of Cups. So you are healing at this moment, okay? You are healing. He is a very mature person. Here we are working with all the water zodiac signs. So also remember to check out where you have water element in your chart. But King of Cups, he is matured. He is done. He is the master healer. He is the one we want to go to, where if we want to find a person who can just listen to us and be empathic and almost feel what we are feeling. Okay, a lot of sympathy and empathy coming out with him. And then we have 3 cards coming out together. And let's have a look at them. We have another Cups card, Knight of Cups. You are definitely going to fall back into love with life in general. These are also personal cards, so maybe you will find that there are persons showing up in your life right now, holding a lot of fresh new love for you, that you can almost fall in love with some of them, or definitely fall in love with their energy, with how they go about their feelings. And so really pay attention to your environment, whom you are bumping into, or whom you are surrounded by on an everyday life basis. Okay, so the next card is coming out, another Swords card, Page of Swords. And the pages always mark this brand new energy, innocent energy coming in here, but this is served with a lot of love. Normally the Swords are not dealing with emotions. They're just delivering whatever they feel, whatever they're thinking, delivering their visions. They are very clairvoyant, and they don't always think about how to deliver whatever their visions might be. So also remember up here, these are not emotional cards. Here you are really very much on a mental level, okay? You're really distancing yourself from your feelings up here. It's really very much about staying focused on a mental level. Here, whenever you get this fixed, whenever you've had a look at this, what's going on up here mentally, you are ready to dive into your heart and combine your visions with feelings. What do you feel about these visions? Where is that leading you? Because this is helping you, assisting you to heal in your heart, in your feelings, okay? And also opening up to new levels of your psychic abilities is my impression of this as well. That will make you have a healing comeback. You will fall in love with magic again, with passion. And here we have a lot of truths coming in. You are some kind of detective. You want to dive more into this. Let's see what the last card is about. Here we have another Cups card, Queen of Cups, okay? So the feminine part of you, whether you are male or female out there, your female part is definitely healing up here, because she is very sensitive. She is sensitivity itself, okay? She is clear feeling, and she is also very motherly. And so I feel that you are falling in love with something in your life again that has got to do with the 6th house. You want to find the truth about that. What is your calling in life? Because I feel that there is much more in your heart, in your feelings. There could be something psychic here, or working as an intuitive. And also maybe you feel that you have a gift of simply healing. You are very clairsentient here. So there is much more to your work story than whatever is showing up right now in your 6th house. And then we are finishing up with Ace of Wands, so new beginnings, back to the fire element. I would like to place it over here, because brand new beginnings here, okay? Where you are traveling out there to find the treasure within yourself, to dig deeper into yourself, into your own life force energy, into your own creativity. And also this is talking about inventions, so new discoveries. And so you are definitely on a path right now where you are going to find new ways. You're going to take action on it as well, whatever is going on in your 6th house right now. So let's see what card is coming out for these Swords cards up here. Let's just see what that is all about. Let's see if there is some kind of advice coming out for you. What that could be about, how to go about this, how to handle your mind at this moment. You can also be very rational thinking at this point, very linear thinking. We must remember that we are beginning to tune much more into circular thinking, okay? So try not to see everything so in a too strict linear way. Take a deep breath, okay? Have some deep breaths. This could be a point. This could point back to Gemini energies, where we are working with our breath, our lungs and bronchial system. So also remember that when you are tuning into like the breath of the universe, the rhythm, you can also feel how your heartbeat is just, everything is just coming into place, into a certain rhythm. Try to go with that. Try to look up, close your eyes, feel the wind on your skin, and try just to take some deep breaths, okay? Because it's a hard situation that you are moving through right now with your communication skills, with other people, with your own visions, your own ideas and intentions. So that could be one way of dealing with that, to come back to yourself. And also we have Mercury ruling Gemini. Mercury is also ruling in the 6th house, where we have the zodiac sign of Virgo, as I mentioned before. So as above, so below. You are called out right now, because there's so much more going on within you than what you let other people know, perhaps. Maybe you need to work with this in a whole different way. Maybe people are not understanding you, and they're not getting you because they want to keep you in some certain structure. They understand you in one way. They are trying to limit you, maybe because they are limiting themselves. So let's just have another card out here. Let's just see if we can have another card out here. Okay, let's just pull an extra card. And let's see what we have. The first card, the top of the deck, the medium's toolbox. Yes, you are becoming a medium. You are beginning to be able to capture cosmic energies, cosmic thinking, greater perspectives on things, and trying to, you know, you're beginning to feel them, and you are beginning to be able to communicate that out as well. So I feel that your mentality or your mind is beginning to work together with your feelings here, okay? And I feel that with these 3 cups cards down here, where you are looking for the truth with the source card, you are very strong. Whatever is coming in, you're working with the truth, okay? No one is going to get past you because you are communicating the truth, okay? So a very great balance you are moving into here. So let's pull some healing color cards to see which colors you can tune into right now, because it also seems that with all this mental pain going on, maybe some of it is actually affecting your emotional life as well. So the first card to come out, we have the red color here. Card number 2, red. Free yourself from pain. And I feel that you can do that actually by tuning in to your feelings, your psychic abilities, your intuition. Okay. I'm sorry about the cards. They're very slippery. Okay. But also notice down here that a lot of persons may show up for you right now. Maybe there are persons you need to go to for extra advice to how to move on with this new job path of yours. Maybe there are a lot of people showing up for you to actually assist you on that path right now. Look how the Queen of Cups here is just kind of leading the way. And so there could be persons showing up in your life where they're actually willing, more than willing to assist you. And so really also have some focus on that as well. So it seems as if the red color is very significant here, pointing also to your base chakra, to your root chakra. And I'm also getting that for some of you, maybe your mother, something with your mother lineage, family in your family tree. Maybe there's something there in your blood lineage that is important, that you are carrying that kind of special ability. You're bringing that forth right now. So with the number 2, I definitely feel that there are 2 parts that are being united within you right now. Very much your mind, your visions with your feelings, okay? And so lastly, let's pull a couple of cards to see what this is. Where this is taking you, where this is leading you. Okay, we have 1 card out from this card deck. And this is talking about 10 endings, new beginnings, where you are releasing a lot of stuff right now. I feel it goes very well with 8 of Swords, where you really need to release stuff, release relationships, and everything that has, I feel that that is biting you. We see a lot of small insects here, and maybe they're biting you, maybe they're people are, you know, sometimes life stings, right? But always know that we learn a lot from that, especially because you have Capricorn energies here. So I feel that the number 10 could point to the 10th house, where we have Capricorn energies, back to your life purpose here on Earth also, that you are releasing something karmically at this moment as well. So new beginnings for that, definitely. So you're releasing a lot of stuff. Let's put it in the middle of this. You're releasing a lot of stuff. Taking new kind of action. So also try to figure out where you have Aries energies in your chart, perhaps, besides Sagittarius, because I feel that with Ace here we have a pointing back to the first house of the zodiac, where we have Aries energies, okay? So where we have Mars also as a ruling planet, always showing up with new beginnings, because it is ruling the first house. So it's always about new beginnings, okay? So let's lastly pull 1 more card to see what the headline is all about, where you are karmically moving through things right now, perhaps for some of you, what this is about. What this is about. Let's have an extra card to see where you are moving. What is this? So you're also releasing, I feel, maybe something with your family, bloodline, the female energy that has been perhaps limited in your family, emotionally. You have not been allowed to feel certain ways, certain things, or feel in a certain way. And perhaps that has got something to do with your mother, your grandmother, or other women in your life. Or it could point back to prior lifetimes, as we also have that here with the Cups cards. There's a pointing back to that as well. So a lot of stuff could come up at this moment for you, where you find that, well, this is not happening to me right now in my life. No, but it can be some of it can point back to prior lifetimes, past lifetimes, where you have been going through some of these things that are still in some way affecting your life. So we have 2 cards coming out together here. And we have the Celtic cross here and High Priest or Priestess. So that could very much lead back to, of course, religious societies, either in this lifetime where you are somehow connected with a religious society, or it can point back to something in your past or past lifetime, okay? And with the Celtic cross here, it's pointing to the circle of life. So maybe for some of you, you have been living in Ireland. For some of you, you are living in Ireland right now. Or maybe you are family tree goes back to Ireland, so however it speaks to you. But these seems to be the headline for your 6th house right now. You are working with the circle of life, coming back to the center of it all, figuring out how the 4 elements are really working together. You have a lot of wisdom, okay, back to Sagittarius energies and also Capricorn, but you need right now to do the hard work. You are feeling driven to do this, so there's a lot coming up here, and maybe for some of you, you'll just wake up one day and say, I don't know where I know that, I just know that. Stuff is beginning to show up for you, and that could be from a prior lifetime as well, or it could be from, depending on your age, of course, it could point back to your past in this lifetime where you have just forgotten stuff, an area where you actually hold a lot of wisdom and where you could also be a great teacher. That is also something that we find in Sagittarius energies. This is where you're becoming the teacher, the guru, because you know stuff, because you have lived it, you know it, okay? So I'm going to place them here, but you're releasing a lot of stuff. You're coming back to the circle of life. You're coming back to the center of it all, starting to remember a lot of stuff that you may have forgotten for one reason or another. So I hope that you have been inspired to look deeper into all of this. If you have any comment or questions, please place them in the comments section down below the video. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take great care of yourselves out there. I really wish the very best for you all. So thank you for tuning in, and bye for now.